And only on two, a former charter school teacher arrested and charged after one of her students says she punched him in the face so hard that he suffered cuts and bruises.
The alleged incident happened last year, but tonight the family says they are not convinced. Bloom Academy Charter School, where this happened, is doing anything to prevent future incidents, anything they can, they say, like this one. Our Devin Clark has the details.
The family says part of the reason all of this happened is because the school failed to properly diagnose their son. And the lingering effects of that incident have them elevating their concerns to the state and federal levels.
We send them there to be protected, to learn, thinking it's a safe space, and it really never was a safe space for him.
These are the injuries that then 6-year-old Javion Gray's family says he suffered at Bloom Academy Charter School on Alameda Genoa on October 9th last year. They say his teacher at the time, 24-year-old Melina Sutton, punched him in the face.
Shocked to hear something like that, for one, and then to see him and to actually see the bruising and cuts on his face. That was very alarming.
Lachey Bell Gray says her son, who was diagnosed with autism, should have been placed in a special needs program, but instead was put in a general education program with a teacher who wasn't trained to deal with his behavior.
It was all because his work wasn't neat enough to him, and he wanted it perfect, and he kept erasing his paper, and she was ready to move on.
She says Javion now suffers from PTSD, even though he's transferred schools.
Javion will never forget that moment. If you ask him what happened, he can tell you word for word. His story has not changed.
Sutton was fired almost immediately and charged with felony injury to a child. She's now out on bond, and while the family says they're looking forward to her trial, set to start in June, they're sounding the alarm, concerned for other kids at Bloom Academy Charter School who may also have been misdiagnosed.
They did not properly diagnose him and give him the services that he needed. Had they done that, he would have had an IEP to support his behaviors that he was portraying in the classroom.
We are going to stand in the gap for this family. We are going to stand in the gap for these kids. But I want you to understand, I'm going to come for your job. I'm coming for whatever I have to come for, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do by our kids.
The family says the DA's office told them that if convicted, Sutton faces up to 5 years probation. They also say they plan to file discrimination complaints with the DOJ and the TEA. And by the way, we did call Bloom Academy Charter for a comment. When someone answered, I started asking questions. They said no comment and then hung up on me. Devin Clark, KPRC 2 News.